So today this video is going to be on how to set up a baby crested gecko enclosure. So you just got a baby crested gecko from a pet store, from a reptile expo, or you just hatched one and you want to set up an enclosure for him that's not going to cost you an arm or a leg and it's not going to take up that much space. So this is a tub. This is your first alternative on how to set one up. Basically, this is a 6-quart tub. The plant I have in here takes up the whole enclosure, so he's got plenty of hiding. The plant is kind of rough, so if he's shedding, it can come right off. I have 2 little food dishes, which obviously he ate majority of it, and now it's starting to harden up, where I'm gonna have to replace it today. But I always recommend 2 caps full of foods, just a little bit, because babies are not gonna eat that much. You want to save all your bottle caps. I have a piece of cork in there to just kind of help with the shedding. In here, right over there, we have our little guy. Paper towel at the bottom always, and it's because it's very safe. Obviously, this tub option is not for viewing purposes, obviously. I mean, you can't really view this too much. This is for if you have a good amount of stuff. I like the tubs, honestly, because they're close to their food. I've actually had crested geckos do worse if I try to put them in a bigger enclosure as a baby, and then as they get bigger, they all get their nice big tubs, which is a lot of room to move in. But as well as they're being babies, this is pretty good for them. Any breeder will tell you that. The one thing I personally recommend that you do a little better than I did, which I am starting to realize this now, as my room's humidity, I believe, must be pretty high. It's very hard for me to regulate humidity in this enclosure. As well as you can see, I have a good amount of air holes, but this actually nearly isn't enough. I'm actually looking to purchase these things where you cut a hole right there and you put it's like little screen circles, mesh things, and basically it's just going to really help let air flow, because not having enough humidity is just as bad as having too much humidity. So again, this is a really good way to set it up. Like I said, a plant taking up a good amount of the enclosure from the hide-in, food dishes, cork, or something rough from this, hide under, or as well as help with shedding, paper towel at the bottom, and also if you want to poke some holes in the lid, that's fine too, as well as just make sure you give a lot of air holes, even more than this. And after this video is done, I'm actually going to take all my hatchling tubs and poke more air holes in there until I get the screen mesh things that I'm getting. The other alternative to setting up a baby crested gecko enclosure is what's known as a critter keeper. You can find these online, as well as reptile shows, probably, as well as pet stores. This is another nice alternative. They're a little more expensive, obviously, but they're much better for viewing purposes, and they come equipped with tons and tons of ventilation. Personally, in my own collection, too much ventilation, so I always end up using Scotch tape around this edge right here to make sure no humidity is too much humidity is getting out. This plant right here is very good because it drips water, so the crested geckos will lick it up. The paper towel at the bottom, there's a food dish in there, and then basically you just want to kind of get a whole bunch of cover for baby crested geckos. They can get stressed out if there's not enough cover. The food would go in somewhere around this corner. The leaves obviously aren't touching the ground, so there's no leaves in the food or anything like that. So yeah, this is set up really good. I mean, the thing about crested geckos, they're very, very easy to set up. No heating, no lighting. Just food in that corner, paper towel at the bottom, and a plant, and you're good to go. Extra things you will need for people who are watching this video for first-time owners is you will need a spray bottle. You will need the crested gecko food known as Pangea CGD. You will need paper towel. You will need plants. You don't need any heating or lighting. You will need either a critter keeper, a 6-quart tub, or a Exoterra Nano Tall or Nano Wide. It really doesn't matter. Crested geckos are much more arboreal. Excuse me. Crested geckos are much more arboreal, so they would like to climb. So I do recommend the tall one. But for babies, it's really okay because they are small. And bottle caps as well. Start saving all your bottle caps. Alright, so that's pretty much how to set up a baby crested gecko enclosure. If I missed anything in this video, please comment in the comment section below, and I will answer it. I will have more videos coming from days to come, and thank you for watching, and enjoy your day, guys.